Okay, hello dear friends, good evening, such a beautiful, beautiful evening. And I hope this time, sorry, I hope this time my distance is okay for making this video. Sometimes I am too close to the microphone, sometimes I am too far away from the microphone. And the microphone is very sensitive, but this one is relatively less sensitive. I have one that is super duper sensitive and make it sometimes quite harsh to, sorry, quite harsh to your ear. Okay, life is not perfect, and there is no point we try and make so much effort to try to make something good and lose the joy of doing it. That is no point. And there will be somebody suffering from it. Either I suffer my pleasure to make it perfect, or you suffer the imperfection of my video, the sound and the noise. And anyway, all those are not so important. And I really, really, really love this cup. And I think I'm falling in love with this cup. And I have seen there are cups that with a handle, and I didn't buy it, although it is quite delicate when you hold a cup with a handle, but it's totally no point, and it takes too much space also sometimes, because this one is it's insulated, so the heat does not go out. It does not, you do not feel too hot. It's just hot enough for your, warm enough to your hand, but not burn your hand. And I like it. And this set is just makes me so happy to find the perfect matching. And I have a couple of other teapots which also matches with this plate. Transparent color, love them. Okay, so today we will make chrysanthemum tea, and this is chrysanthemum bud, 叫胎菊 the baby chrysanthemum. I know some friends are very sensitive in their ears and just don't feel. I call it young stage, baby stage chrysanthemum. 1, 2, we pick the pretty one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about 6? I think 6 should be enough. 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. Let's do 8, 7. Oh, that's a big one. And the 8th one, we will have a small one. Haha, look at it, so small, teeny tiny little small. And this time, instead of putting a drainer, I will not put a drainer. I will let the flower totally, completely open up. How about that? Just don't know. I think I can pull it out, because at the very beginning the flower is lighter, it's on top of it, and later on when it goes under, I can move around a little bit. So today we will continue to talk about the sleep master class, and allow me to get the water, and we continue with our master class. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yesterday I was doing a blah blah video with tea, with brush, and then someone came in, and I just could not keep on with the talking. I am intimidated and I'm shy, and I just do not feel very, very comfortable when other people are present. I know this video is for thousands of people, 80,000 of people, but still, just in front of someone and talk, it just make me not very comfortable, and so I stopped. But I want to keep on talk about that sleep things, and I find it very interesting. So today I finished it. As I was driving, I slowly listened to it, and there is a lot of things to learn from. Okay, water first, and then about sleep. Okay, so I went to kitchen and got this boiling water. Boiling, 4 times boiling. It's really very, very boiling. Okay, and we can not moving too much. We can slowly appreciate the flower opening up, because I do not have a drainer, so I will not wash it, and just let it sit down like this. And if you are in a rush, or if you do not have the patience, you can push it down a little bit. So we will just take the time and let it happen, cover it up. So tonight I am choosing this tea because chrysanthemum tea is good for sleep. One of the friend asked what is the medical function, or what is the benefit. Yes, that's the word she used. What is the benefit of this tea? And I am one of those person that do not eat food because it's healthy. It's because of it's delicious. Why do I say so? Because I know my taste bud. I know my my judgment. I do not like snack food now. When I was young, I cannot make this decision. When I was young, I cannot allow myself to eat things just because it's delicious, because I like it. Because at that time, I do not have the ability to make the right judgment. And also, our body have a much stronger energy desire, and we have a strong stomach. We can eat anything, and we want to eat anything. If I allow myself to do that, it will be totally out of control, right? So But now, as we age, one of the benefit of getting old is that you just naturally do not want to eat that much, and you do not have the ability to eat that much. So I choose whatever I like, not because it's good for my health or not, because everything I eat, I'm pretty sure they are good for my health. I like to eat vegetables, and I like to drink tea, and I like to drink light tea. And this is almost an immortal's lifestyle. 我都快成半仙儿了，我都快成仙女儿了，我都觉得我自己都好死了，都好的都不知道姓什么了，都不知道北了。你说，你说再不相信自己，你还相信谁去啊？对不对？So，臭不要脸。Okay, so the benefit of this tea, as I read, is that it calms you down. And I am one of those person that can drink tea, can drink coffee, and when I am tired, I am tired. I sleep. I usually do not have sleep problem, and I sleep because I am dog tired. I am extremely tired. I am exhausted, and I sleep like a log, a piece of log is totally dead. And so I was listening to this, I think he is from a professor from or researcher from UCLA, has a master class about sleep. And as everyone has different time to sleep, but usually we need 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And when I think myself, I often say I do not like to sleep. Still, I do not like to sleep, and I'm very clear about it. I do not like sleep. And but one thing he said, which totally makes sense, is that each person has its own chrono clock. Some people are early birds. Some people like to sleep early, get up early, sleep at 9, 8, 10 o'clock, get up at 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And it's totally fine because your time period of this deep sleep is sufficient. And there are people like to sleep late. There are people like to sleep 10 p.m. something and get up 7 o'clock in the morning. It's the right duration. And there are people like to sleep 2 o'clock in the night and get up 10 o'clock in the morning. It's our chrono clock. It's our biological clock. And it's genetic. One thing he said, it's kind of genetic. And when I think about it, and it totally makes sense. And remember when I was young, when I was 10 years old, no, 15 years old to 20 years old, I lived with my mother, and my mother slept very late. And she just had that habit of sleeping late. And another thing that amazed me was that she slept late, but she can still manage to get up early. And if you think it's not healthy, but she had nap in the noontime. And in China, everyone has nap time. When I was young, now with the new life schedule and new way of life, people may not have that much noon time. But when I was young, when my mother and my mother's lifestyle, she had nap time. So that power nap of 1 hour or something really catch up all the missing hours. And so she was very healthy, very good. So when I think about it, I used to be ashamed to get up late. Now I am very okay with it after, not yet very okay with it. I mean, it's too early to say I am very okay with it. I do not feel so bad about myself. It's my genetic engineering of my body. And I like to sleep late. I get up late. And because my quality time is in the evening, I can be quiet, I can think, I can use this time to process something. And I always feel that away from the chaotic life, the chaotic world, and be with yourself is one of the most important thing in our life, in enriching our life. Okay, now it's time to look at this tea. Only 8 flowers, and we can easily pour it. Look at it, how beautiful. And next time you will see on my online shop, I have a set of this teapot and the teacup and this tray and acrylic case, acrylic box of chrysanthemum tea or other kind of tea. Everything transparent and white, beautiful. So let's keep on with it. So night is my time. And another thing he mentioned is about prepare yourself and preamp yourself to, is that a preamp? Prepare yourself. When you are doing something that takes energy, before doing that, take a nap or sleep before the big project is making you prepared mentally and physically, so that you can be on your best performance. And when you finish that project, learn something, sleep, and then the knowledge will get into your system. That part I have not yet, no experience, I cannot say anything. But one part, prepare yourself and restore, revive your energy by a power nap, a sleep. That is so powerful. That works for me very well. For example, today, I listened to this a couple of days ago, starting from a couple of days ago. And when I came back home, very tired. When I finished my work, came back home, I was very tired. So I pulled the car to the parking lot in front of my house instead of go out to come back home. I sit in the car, put down the chair, the seat, and have a power nap for 5 minutes, so that I am totally cool. I am not in a rush. I do not have negative energy. I do not have tiredness from outside. I come back home with full energy, with good energy, with positive, no, not positive. Now, positive is not a good word. With the right kind, happy energy coming back home. And I think it's very powerful. And today, I go to work, and I have class at 11 o'clock something, and before class start, I have 1 hour time, and I prepare to do something, but instead of going straight to my classroom to prepare everything, I pull myself on my way. There is a park. Go to the parking lot, take a rest for 5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes, or 7 minutes actually, and just to get myself into this very quiet, empty stage. It's kind of a cleansing my mind. I am not thinking about anything. I do not need anything to bother me. Just sleep. Just close my eyes and let myself idle. Let myself wonder. Let myself just... My goal is to sleep, is not to think about anything, is not to do anything. And 5 minutes to 10 minutes will be sufficient. And it's very good. It's very good. And then I go to classroom, a whole hour, boom through. I was in good spirit. I was focused, and very productive. I find it's a very, very good way. Another thing is about the length of that sleep. I used to, oh, that's so sweet, beautiful. I used to arrange that power nap time according to my availability. If I have 2 hours time, usually I do not have 2 hours time. If I have more than 1 hour time, sometimes I put 30 minutes, 40 minutes alarm clock. And today I listened to that UCLA professor said, and it's actually not so good. When you put into longer hour, your body start to create some chemistry, and you go to deep sleep, and wake yourself from the deep sleep takes a lot of energy, and it's not easy to recover. If you put yourself only 10 minutes, 15 minutes, no more than 20 minutes, you are in this very shallow sleep, very wandering sleep, and you are able to come back to life. You are able to not to produce so much deep sleep chemical and wake up feeling bad. Anytime when you hear that alarm, it's not a good, pleasant feel, and you feel that sour, the internal chemistry is not doing your favor. But if you take a short nap, it's not such a big problem. You can relatively easy to recover and come back to a fully awake stage. If you take too long nap, it is hard. And just yesterday, I don't know, for some reason, every time when I am interested in something, Yahoo News or internet will pop up something. That is about ants. Ants takes 1 minute sleep. In one day, they take 250 1 minute sleep. So altogether, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 250 minutes is about 4 hours. So 4 to 5 hours right? And actually, it's about 4 to 5 hours. And you take 4 to 5 hours. Another ant take 4 to 5 hours. So the colony, you make it an average. The whole colony always have, in general, is 80% time awake, 20% time is in sleep stage. So it makes the ants colony safe, one thing. And also it's very effective. And I was just fascinated by this. Of course, we will not go into that stage of only short nap. And it's good to have a good solid sleep. And when you are in life, when you do things, give yourself 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Give yourself the time to prepare yourself. As a teacher, 10 minutes before class, I am not meeting anybody. I am not talking with anybody. I am not handling student problem and dealing with anything, because it is so important that you give yourself this 10 minutes to prepare so that you can conduct, you can produce better, you can teach better, and you will have less problem with students, with others. And when you are done with the day, take a good sleep. That is very important. Still, I do not like to sleep, but we can always find some way to optimize our time and make the best of our time. Do I make any sense? And this tea does not have caffeine, and it's very light. I think next time maybe we will have 6 flowers or even 4 flowers. And we can fall asleep easily, comfortably. How to fall asleep? One of the very, very effective things for me to fall asleep is to do some Zentangle. It's so repetitive. Or painting. I always almost fall asleep in the middle of it, because you repeat the same action all the time. Where is my painting? You repeat. Okay, I will show you sometime later. You repeat the same action all the time repetitively and look at the same place. You feel tired, and you feel drowsy, and your eyelid become heavy and you fall asleep. Are you feeling drowsy and falling asleep? You feel sleepy, right? Okay, I am feeling sleepy. I love you. I really do. Bye bye, friends. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Bye bye.